If you want to spice up your wardrobe without filling your closet with a ton of things that you're never going to wear more than once or twice, then Nuuly is the perfect option for you. Welcome to my Nuuly haul, my Nuuly review, the video where I confess my undying love to this brand. We're here for a good time. I'm going to be trying on my most recently rented items for you guys so you can see what I got this month. And I'm also going to tell you just a little bit about Nuuly. This video might seem like it's sponsored, but truthfully, I've just been a Nuuly customer for years and they're top tier for me. Hi everybody, my name is Hailey. I'm the founder of the style blog Feeling Good as Hail, and this channel is to really help you and myself figure out our style journeys together. Before we try these bad boys on, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. Make my day. I'm just gonna answer some commonly asked questions about Nuuly so you can get a better understanding of what you're getting into when you rent from Nuuly. So how much does Nuuly cost? At the time of this video, Nuuly costs $98 a month for 6 items. So what this means is you can rent 6 items, pay $98 per month that you have the items. I don't typically keep my Nuuly items past 1 month just because I like to continuously spice it up and see what else is out there, but I mean, if you are really into something and it's worth keeping it for that long, go for it. If you find yourself really liking one of the items that you rented, Nuuly gives you the option to purchase the item at a discount. So I've never purchased anything from Nuuly for a couple of reasons. One, I usually rent items that if I were to buy them, I probably am not gonna wear them that often. And 2, the discounts aren't super great. I haven't personally rented any items that felt worth the price to purchase it. It's up to you. That's your call at the end of the day. Next question is, what if the item doesn't fit? Unfortunately, there's not an option right now with Nuuly to swap out an item. I like to make sure that the items I'm getting are most likely going to fit me, or that I'm putting in my best effort to make sure I'm getting the most out of my money. So let's say I'm looking at a piece from like Farm Rio or something, which is a majority of the items I have here. I will go on the Farm Rio website and either try to find the exact item or a similar item, or I'll just look at their size chart to compare and contrast what size might be best for me. I also will consult Reddit sometimes. I'll just search Farm Rio sizing and people will be like, Farm Rio runs really big on me, or Farm Rio runs really small. And if there's an overall consensus, I'll pick my size based on that. Renting from Nuuly can be a tedious process, and that's why I really recommend reading all of the reviews that you can and also looking at the specific brand's size chart on their own website. Next question is, can you rent less than 6 items? Oh, we have a visitor. Hello. Hello. So the next question is, can you rent less than 6 items or more than 6 items? If you want to rent less, you can't do that yet. I imagine that in the future, Nuuly will release an option where you can rent less than 6 pieces, but it's just not an option right now. I mean, the brand is fairly new. They're only a couple years old. They just haven't really gotten that part figured out yet to compete with brands like Rent the Runway, where you can rent 1 item at a time. If you want to rent more than 6 items, yes, you can do that. This is what they call bonus items. You just add them to your bag like normal, but they are an extra $20. So your call whether that's worth it to you or not. So I did have a free bonus item in my account. I think at one point one of my products came and it was a little damaged and they gave me a free bonus item to make up for it. So I do have 7 items here instead of 6. Just keep that in mind as we move forward. But that's the other thing I actually want to mention is Nuuly's customer service. I'm not really someone who cares about customer service that much just because I don't often complain or care to reach out to customer service unless there's like a huge issue. There's been a couple times where I've damaged a product, like a button has ripped off on accident, or a product has come to me and it's damaged. Like I think one time I had some pants where the seam was a little ripped, and I just contacted them to let them know. Every single time they've either given me a bonus item, or the one time where I damaged the product, they were like, it's fine. There's no fee or anything if you accidentally damage a product. So that's why I love them so much. Obviously treat things with care. Other people are gonna be renting this stuff if you choose to return it. I just really think their customer service is stellar, honestly. I love. Now, when it comes to shipping, I've noticed that Nuuly's shipping is really fast. I usually get the items in 2 to 3 days. It probably depends on where you're located in the States, but I've always had really fast shipping with Nuuly. Now, when you're done with your Nuuly, you do have to ship it before your next billing date. Say your billing date is on the 5th. You're gonna wanna send it out probably the 2nd or 3rd just to be safe. I usually will just put a reminder in my phone that I need to return it within a few days. So the way that Nuuly comes to you is in this reusable bag. This is what you're going to be receiving your Nuuly in, and you're also going to be sending it back in this. I love how convenient it is, especially if you live in a big city and you have to walk to your UPS store. This handle is really nice. I don't know why I'm reviewing the bag, but I just love it. So really the two main cons that might turn you off from Nuuly: you can't rent less than 6 items and you can't exchange anything if it doesn't fit you, but do your due diligence and you should be fine. Now, I do have a referral link below in the description box if you want to get $20 off your first month. Go ahead, click through that. Obviously, I get a little something too, but that just means that both of us can rent Nuuly and we can be fashion queens together. Okay, we're first gonna start with this matching set here. This is from a brand called FORS Sienna. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's a brand I'm familiar with, but I actually just have never looked up how they're pronounced. So I have these pearl pants. This was one of the items that I wasn't sure if they were gonna fit me or not because I got shorter legs, and these seemed a little long when I was reading the reviews, but I figured I would just give them a shot, so let's put them on. So yes, a little long, clearly, but I think if I wore these with some boots, they would be fine. So let's see. So the length is actually fine with the boots. Would I want to go stomping in some puddles? Probably not, but I really like these pants. A couple things that I'm not super into. I love the pearl detail, but I feel like this kind of looks like it belongs on the back, but I'll get over it. And the other thing is that the crotch is quite low. I find this to be a common problem for me, and I have no idea why. Maybe it's because I'm on the shorter end, I guess. Whatever. And I got the matching top with it as well. Okay, so this is actually super cute. I'm very much into this moment right now. Love it. There's a mirror over here, by the way. I'm not just like staring off into the distance. My initial plan was to wear this to the airport because it's comfy and cozy, and I still might do it, but the only thing is that the pants are a little bit see-through, just in the sense that they're crocheted, so you can like see my skin, which is fine. I mean, whatever, but I'm not trying to like show my entire butt to the airport, so I mean, maybe I am. I don't know. Who knows? I'm gonna give this entire look an 8 out of 10. I love how it looks. It fits great. Honestly, I might consider keeping this if I love it enough. I got an extra small in the top and a small in the bottoms. Okay, let's add a little color. I need it. Okay, so this bad boy is from Farm Rio, of course, if you can't tell by the print. Farm Rio is one of my all-time favorite brands. If I could have my entire wardrobe just be Farm Rio, without a doubt, I would. I actually used to work with them at my first job when I worked in the fashion industry. They were a lovely company to work with, and I've just been very attached to them ever since. So this is one of those items that I've been wanting to rent for years at this point, and they finally had it in my size, so I grabbed it as quickly as I could. And let's see how it fits. Okay, this is a little obnoxious for me, so I think what I'm gonna do is just keep it like this. I could probably do one of those belt tricks where you like loop it in and out and up and down and blah blah blah, but that would require a trip to YouTube, and I don't really feel like it, to be honest with you. Let's throw some boots on so we don't have to keep looking at my socks. I knew that I was gonna love this dress. I feel like wrap dresses are one of the most flattering styles on my body. The fabric is actually very soft. Imagine that if this was brand new, it would feel like butter, but it's clearly been washed a few times, but it's fine, honestly. I think I've died and gone to heaven with this print. And I'm not really a pink girly. I really like black, white, beige, the holy trinity for me. But this is exactly why I rent from Nuuly. It's to step out of my comfort zone, is to try things that I probably wouldn't buy normally. And I love this. Oh my God, I might end up keeping this too. Just kidding. I actually don't think I'll keep this just because it is a little too niche for me. But I mean, what a beautiful dress. Farm Rio. Slow clap for Farm Rio. And there's the back. So I'm gonna rate this look a 10 out of 10 for me. There's really nothing that I don't like. This is a size small, and I probably could have gone down to an extra small, and with tying this the proper way, it'll probably be able to make me a little bit more snatched. Okay, so next up I have this midi skirt. This is from Rio, of course. You can tell by the huge obnoxious tag right here. I actually don't own any midi skirts, which is sad. I really need some, so maybe I'll end up purchasing this. To me, this is a really good neutral in terms of the colors, but it still has the fun pattern, which makes your outfit just a little bit more expressive, which is something that I'm really trying to do lately. So let's put it on. Let's see. Okay, put it on with the boots. I am just a little bit obsessed with this. This was one of the items that I did a ton of research on before making the decision to actually rent it, because the sizing was kind of confusing in the reviews. I ended up going with an extra small just because I have a smaller waist, but then my hips and thighs are a little bit bigger. So the most important part was the waist, and I didn't want it to be too big. And it's actually perfect. I'm very much into it. Okay, so this is another item that I rented. I wanted to rent this top and skirt as an outfit, so let's see how it does. This is from the brand Sanctuary. I got this in a size small. And it's a cute little wrap top. I've actually never, I don't think I've ever owned a wrap top like this, except when I was in dance many, many moons ago. Okay, I actually really like this. Come on. Come on! How cute is this? This is the perfect fall outfit for me, especially with all the colors in the skirt. Ugh. I love it, I love it, I love it. Another Farm Rio item, obviously, you can tell by the print. So I'm a big fan of always renting at least one item that people are gonna think is ugly. It's not really about the attractiveness of the outfit, it's more about the confidence of the wearer. I showed this to a couple people before I rented it, and everyone was like, eee. Not great. Fuck it, I'm just gonna get it and see what happens. I got this in an extra small, it fits really nicely. No pockets. Okay, I love this. The inside is fleece, which is really nice. So when I bring all this stuff to Denver, I'm going to an astronomy tour to like look at the stars and contemplate my life and whatever. So I'll probably end up wearing this just because it's completely lined in fleece. It's the only thing that I really don't like about it, which I'm like, what the hell? Why would you not add this to this jumpsuit? Is like, no pockets. None in the back either. I'm like, come on. I actually really love this. I mean, I've been saying that about everything. Almost looks like a snowsuit, but I'm okay with that. So most people are probably gonna think that this is hideous, but that's okay because I love it. I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. I think the sizing is great. The material is really nice. I think this could be flattering on any body type, truly. But I don't like that it doesn't have pockets. And this also isn't something that I'm probably gonna buy because, again, same thing with this dress. It's just not something that I'm gonna reach for very often because it is so niche. And that's the story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, so the last thing that we have here is this cardigan from House of Sunny. I fell in love with this from the moment I saw it. Obviously I would wear this with jeans and a t-shirt or something, but your girl is lazy. She's not gonna go do all that right now. I feel like I did a really good job picking out all these pieces. This cardigan is super thick. I really love the print that's on it. The only thing that I don't like is that the buttons are kind of hard to button because this cardigan hasn't been worn by many people. I actually think it had tags when I unpacked it and I cut them off because you do that. Like if you get a brand new item from Nuuly, like you cut the tag off, it's fine. It doesn't need to stay on. If you have a bigger chest, I probably would order a size up in this. I'm a part of the itty bitty titty committee, so this isn't really a problem for me, but I feel like if my boobs were any bigger than this, like this would be an issue. This is a size 4, which is just like small. I would give this an 8 out of 10. I think it fits really well, but I feel like I don't have like a ton of movement right here. But I mean, I'm not about to be doing like gymnastics in this, so I guess it's fine. All right, party people, that is the end of the video. What did you guys think? Leave a comment down below. What was your favorite look? Or maybe what look made you go, ugh. We're all allowed to have opinions here. I welcome constructive criticism always. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.